Good morning and welcome to West Avenue Elementary. We are so excited to have the women's basketball team from Baylor University here to share a book donation to make sure every child in Waco ISD has a book. We are so excited this morning. We have the author here, Stephen Davis, and he's going to share some words with us about his book.
Thank you so much. How's everybody doing this morning? Good. Can everybody raise your hands real high in the air and now put them back down? And now raise them really high in the air. You put yours back down. No, good job. I wanted to get y'all a little excited this morning. How did everybody fight the rain? Everybody want to get up this morning for bed? Exactly, I'm here with you. No, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you guys about reading. Who in here likes to read? Raise your hand. That's what I love to see. All right, everybody hands down. I'm gonna call on five people. I want you to tell me what your favorite kind of books are. All right, your hand was first. Yes, sir. Ooh, now we got to think about it. All right, I'm going to come back to you last, okay? You're going to be number 5. All right, yes, sir.
My favorite book is Tigers.
Tigers? Like book about tigers? You might see a tiger here in a couple of minutes. That's a good one. Yes, sir, right here. Lions? Ooh, I feel like somebody might have saw the cover of my book. Yes, ma'am. What was that? Bears? Ooh, lions, tigers, and bears. Yes. Yes, ma'am, right here. What the cat? Pete the cat. That's a good one. That is a good one. I've read that. Yes, ma'am, right here. One more time. Fancy things. Ooh, that's a good one. And I've told you I'd come back to you right here. Do you have one? Ooh, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is one of my favorite whenever I was your age. All right, I'm going to ask plenty more questions, I promise. So I'm going to try to call on everybody. All right, so what I wanted to do, why I asked you guys that question is there are all kinds of books out there. And it doesn't really matter what kind of book you like. The important thing is that you do like to read and that you understand the excitement and the creativity that goes both into creating books but also into reading them. All right, now, who in here gets read to? Does everybody have like story time? I feel like everybody has story time here at school. Ooh, there we go. All right, so hands down, I want you to tell me who's your favorite person to have read to you. Ooh, yep, you were quick. Ooh, is that your teacher? Awesome. And yes, ma'am, right there. Miss Lewis, is that your teacher? All right, you're getting some teacher call-outs over here. Over here, yes, ma'am. Miss Lewis, what about you right there? Ooh, I feel like everybody's going. We'll do one more. These weren't the answers I was expecting. Yes, ma'am. All right, so everybody loves, all right, hands down, everybody loves your teachers reading to you. But who else can read to you? Your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your friends? Yeah, you read to your sister, exactly. Hands down, I'm going to call, brother too, that's all good information, yes ma'am. All right, so, but the key thing is you don't always have to read to yourself. You can read to other people and you can have other people read to you. It can be really a family or a community thing, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to have a little reading to you guys here in a few minutes. Does everybody understand that? Oh, I love that. So now, one last thing I want to talk to you about. I'm the writer of Brooke and Colin's Rainy Day Adventure. So this is a book that I wrote about 2 years ago. And I had an illustrator come in from out of the country, from Mexico, to illustrate it for me. Now, can anybody tell me the difference between a writer and an illustrator? What does a writer do? Yes, ma'am. Good, yes, right. So who knows what an illustrator does? Exactly. An illustrator draws the pictures, and sometimes the writer and the illustrator are the exact same person, and sometimes they're not. So I did not draw pictures because I'm not a very good drawer, not a good artist. But I did write the words. All right, so this book is a collaboration of several different people. There were 28 people who went into making this book. 28 people each had a little part of making this book so that you guys could read it. All right, so it's not always just you, it's always kind of a project. Kind of like in school, whenever you work with your classmates on different things, that's what this book was like. All right, now I'm going to give you guys the opportunity, I'm kind of done, but I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask 6 questions before I hand it over to the ladies here who are going to read to you. So if you've got a question, raise your hand. I'm going to ask the first 6, yes. About the book, question about the book. They are having an adventure. So the book's based on my niece and my nephew who love to go and use their imagination, their creativity in order to go on wild adventures on rainy days, kind of like today. So this is the perfect weather for a book like this. But yeah, these are actually based on real people. Yes, sir, you seem really excited.
Why tigers having so
So you know what the best part about a book? Anything can happen. Exactly. It is fiction. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so anything can happen. You can make any character or any animal do anything you want to. As long as you imagine it, you can put it into writing and put it into words. And within the world of this book, it's real. Yes, sir.
Non-fiction and fiction?
This is a fiction book. Do you know what nonfiction is?
Yeah. Not true.
No, nonfiction is real. And fiction is make-believe, made-up stories. All right, we got one more question. I'm going to go to this gentleman in the blue shirt right over here. Jordan. I'm going to go to Jordan. What do you got for me?
Why is there a tiger in the book?
Why is there a tiger in the book? So you'll see in the reason there's a tiger, the reason all these animals exist in the book is all these animals are stuffed animals within the book. So the kids use their imagination to make their stuffed animals come to life. Snap, right? Oh, snap. I heard that. All right, so that's all the questions we have for right now. I'm going to hand it over to Lauren, who's going to do a little bit of a reading for you guys. So you guys pay attention, and she might ask a couple questions at the end. Is that good?
Yeah.
You might not. Oh,
I got it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, are y'all ready? Yeah. All right. Brooke and Colin's rainy day adventure. Make sure I'm on the first page. All right. Colin and Brooke are the best of friends. They love to go outside, climb trees, and play pretend. But one afternoon, the sun decides to hide. The rain comes down hard and they can't go outside. They sit in front of the window, wishing away the storm, praying the sun will come out and the weather will get warm. Then a thought comes to Brooke, and she quickens her pace. Unable to hide her excitement, a smile comes to her face. She runs into the closet quickly, shutting the door, hollering out to Collins to sit and wait on the floor. Then she bursts open the door, boasting with pride, letting out a big roar. Collins' eyes open wide. Dressed like a lion, she climbs up onto the bed, smiling as her mask slides down the forehead. The two quickly become lost within a sea of trees, catching sight of a butterfly in the home of honeybees. As they wander around, unsure what to do, they walk along the trail, hoping to uncover a clue. They meet a tiger named Lily who loves to sing. She belts out a high note as Brooke hops on the swing. Back and forth she goes, squealing with delight, while Collins runs below her, flying a giant kite. They race Johnny the turtle across a field and back, getting a few cheers from Ellie, who lets out a loud quack. Laughing and playing, they have so much fun, but the sun is setting and they need to run. Johnny isn't sure the way they should go, so they begin to look for someone who might know. In the middle of a field sits a lone tree, and Jenny the giraffe with a neck as tall as the eye can see. Brooke and Collins climb up and up and up, so high, sitting on Jenny's head, their feet covering her right eye. Off in the distance, they see a familiar face. Their dog Molly comes running, tackling them in a full embrace. Then, like a soft whisper, they hear the voice of their mother. We're back in their room as Brooke smiles at her older brother. They both drop their things and run down the stairs, unable to hold in their excitement as Brooke pushes back her hair. They start talking at once, telling stories of their fun. Their mom exhales and smiles and hugs and kisses each one. The end. All right. Did y'all like the book? Yeah. Did y'all enjoy it? So as a gift from all of us up here, all of our staff from the Lady Bears, each one of y'all are going to get to take home this book so that you can read it at home with your parents, your grandparents, your sisters, brothers, whoever you want to read it to. You guys are all going to get a copy of one of these from us.
What do you say?